Shanah Tovah, Tot Shabbat. Thank you for joining me for our Torah story and Shofar service. Let's get started. We're going to get ready for a Torah story. As we get ready for our Torah story, I have a fun song to share with you that will help us get so excited to read our story. It goes like this. Torah is a special gift. It teaches us the way to be the best that we can be each and every day. Torah is a special gift. It teaches us the way to be the best that we can be each and every day. The stories in the Torah, they teach us right from wrong. We like to learn each lesson to remember all life long. Torah is a special gift. It teaches us the way to be the best that we can be each and every day. Torah is a special gift. It teaches us the way to be the best that we can be each and every day. The Torah is a great big scroll that we read from beginning to end. On Simchat Torah we roll and roll. And then we begin again. Torah is a special gift. It teaches us the way to be the best that we can be each and every day. Torah is a special gift. It teaches us the way to be the best that we can be each and every day. This story is called If Not Higher, and it was first told by Isaac Leib Peretz. Every year around Rosh Hashanah, the High Holidays, the rabbi of Nemirov would vanish. He couldn't be found in the synagogue, he couldn't be found in the study house, and he couldn't be found at his home. Where could the rabbi go every year? The people believed that the rabbi, so good was he, ascended up to heaven to plead with God for the good health and fortune of the people of the town for the coming year. One day, a traveler came to Nemirov at this time of year. He heard the story about the rabbi disappearing and going up to heaven to talk to God, and he was full of doubt. He didn't think the rabbi was really doing this. He quoted a passage of the Gemara that said even Moses didn't go up to heaven, but remained suspended 2.5 feet below. So how could the rabbi of Nemirov go all the way up to heaven if even Moses couldn't? So the traveler decided to follow the rabbi of Nemirov to see where he went every year. He hid near the rabbi's home, and when the sun was rising in the morning, even before the baker woke up, the traveler saw the rabbi leave his house, but he wasn't dressed in his fine clothes. He was dressed in tattered, ripped up old clothes, and he was carrying an axe for chopping wood. The rabbi walked for 2 hours until he came to a stand of trees, and the traveler followed for 2 hours until he came to a stand of trees. The rabbi took out the axe and chopped the trees into small little logs, tied them together with rope, and carried them back to town. At the outside of the town, the rabbi stopped at an old beaten-down house, half hidden behind a stone ledge. He knocked on the door. "I have extra wood, my friend," said the rabbi to the people living there. "Oh, dear woodcutter," replied the woman, "I am a poor widow and I have nothing to pay you." "That doesn't matter," said the rabbi, who was disguised as a woodcutter. "Already it's gotten so cold and you will need a warm fire to heat your home for the high holidays. You don't need to pay me." "My goodness, thank you, dear woodcutter, but I can't even bend down to light a fire today, for I'm very sick." "I'll do that for you," said the rabbi, disguised as a woodcutter. He laid out the wood, struck a match, and just as the flames spread their warmth through the home, he quietly said the prayers that preceded Rosh Hashanah. The woman, though, was hard of hearing, and she couldn't make sense of the rabbi's words, but the traveler could hear them from his hiding place outside the window. He was so impressed that he moved to the village and became a follower of the rabbi of Nemirov. And ever after, when a follower of the rabbi tells a story about how the rabbi walks all the way up to heaven before the high holidays, the traveler quietly adds, if not even higher. So where did the rabbi of Nemirov really go before the high holidays? Did he walk up to heaven? No, he walked to the woods and he carried an axe with him. And what did he do? He chopped up wood to give it to poor families who needed to make their home warm during the high holidays. Why did the traveler say, if not higher, whenever people told the story of how the rabbi went all the way up to heaven? Do you have any ideas of why chopping wood for a poor family might be even higher than heaven? The traveler says this to teach us that to help out somebody who needs our help is even better than heaven. It's even more important than all the prayers that we could say on Rosh Hashanah or any other day of the year. Even more important than that is to help out people who need our help. Can you take a moment to think about a time that you helped out someone this year? Maybe your mom needed help setting the table. Maybe your dad needed help changing a baby's diaper. Maybe your siblings needed help cleaning up toys. Can you think of a time that you helped out someone this year? Now, let's take a moment to think about ways that we want to help people more this coming year. Maybe you want to help your mom clean up more. Maybe you want to help your dad make dinner more. Let's think about how we can help people more this coming year. Have you thought of something? I want you to take your hands and make a cup and whisper into your hands, whisper your wishes for how you want to help people more this year. Whisper, whisper, whisper. And then let's blow those wishes out into the world. Let's all have a wonderful and helpful year. After our Torah story, we're going to get ready to blow shofar. Let's sing a song to get ready together. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Tekiah, Shivarim, Teruah, ha 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 ha, Teruah, ha 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 ha, Tekiah Gadolah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Happy, happy, happy New Year. This is the part of our high holiday service where we blow a shofar. A shofar is a ram's horn. It grows out of a ram's head like this. And we turn them into horns to blow into for the high holidays. It sounds like this. We're going to blow these together, and as I blow it, I want you to blow raspberries and try to blow along with me. Ready? Nice work. Let's take a big breath together. and get ready to blow our shofars. On the very last blast, I want you to try to hold out your shofar as long as you can. Let's do it together. Take a big breath for the last blast and hold it as long as you can. Nice job! I've got one more song for you that we will use to close out our high holiday music together. This song is called That Rosh Hashanah Feeling, and we're going to talk about how this Rosh Hashanah feeling is all throughout our whole body. So the words you'll need to know are Rosh, that's your head in Hebrew, Lev, that's your heart in Hebrew, and Guf, that's your whole body in Hebrew. Ready? I've got that Rosh Hashanah feeling up in my Rosh, up in my Rosh, up in my Rosh. I've got that Rosh Hashanah feeling up in my Rosh, up in my Rosh today. I've got that Rosh Hashanah feeling deep in my Lev, deep in my Lev, deep in my Lev. I've got that Rosh Hashanah feeling deep in my Lev, deep in my Lev today. I've got that Rosh Hashanah feeling deep in my Guf, deep in my Guf, deep in my Guf. I've got that Rosh Hashanah feeling deep in my Guf, deep in my Guf today. I've got that Rosh Hashanah feeling all over me, all over me, all over me. I've got that Rosh Hashanah feeling all over me today. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, knocking 1, 2, 3, achat, shteim, shalosh. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he wants to spend Rosh Hashanah with me. He wants to blow my shofar, he wants to eat my apples, he wants to eat my challah, he does it all the time. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, knocking 1, 2, 3, achat, shteim, shalosh. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he wants to spend Rosh Hashanah with me. He wants to blow my shofar, he wants to eat my apples, he wants to eat my challah, he does it all the time. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, knocking 1, 2, 3, achat, shteim, shalosh. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he wants to spend Rosh Hashanah with me. Shanah Tovah, Tot Shabbat, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for singing with me today, and thank you so much for being with me for the high holidays. I hope you have a wonderful new year and have lots of fun eating apples and honey and singing and dancing with your families. Happy New Year, Shana Tovah Umatuka. Keep an eye on our YouTube page for more Tot Shabbat videos, where we sing songs, tell stories, and make crafts to celebrate Shabbat and the Jewish holidays. This Machzor, or High Holiday Prayer Book, was developed for Congregation Beth Israel Worcester for use in our Tot Shabbat program, and we hope that you enjoyed it too. It was great to see you, and we hope to see you again soon for more Tot Shabbat videos. Shana Tovah, Happy New Year!